Crusher!
Don't believe in aliens, they're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids, they leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing on your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A dedicated skeptic, we all know what that means.
Hello, everybody!
Happy Friday!
Donna's back, and look, she's right here on the screen.
Hi guys,
Hello.
I missed y'all.
Squint your head, squint your head, squint your head.
That's not funny.
Oh my goodness! Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see everyone. We got a lot of people in the house tonight, and I'm out of breath. I was doing the air drums again.
Yeah, he was. He was acting like
Ass.
a. Yeah.
I was having fun.
Hi guys,
Oh,
I
man.
missed you all.
Woo! Donna is back. Oh my goodness. Let's say hi to people before we get into the rules. So we got Pump is in the house. They were first today. Ooh. We got Michael Burkeen's in the house. Rawside Paranormal. Kit Ford. Jody Music. Let me get this going down.
I don't have. Where's my mouse?
I don't know where. Oh, your mouse is up there.
What the hell?
There. I'm sorry. You got to take the remotes in the back. I stole Donna's little mouse and I forgot to put it back. So see that box that the cameras are on?
Yeah.
Yeah, the remote is on the back of it. And then the mouse should be somewhere there.
Oh, you stole the piece too?
I did. What do you mean the piece?
The piece that goes
Yeah,
in the
that's in the back of the box.
Oh, Jesus.
It's sticking in the
Sorry,
back.
guys.
Sorry. It's been a while. I'm going to keep saying hi to people. Let's see. I said Kit Ford, Jody Music. Let's go down the list here. Blast Rights is in the house. What's up? Wandering Wenchy. Love that name. Obscure Reference Man. Obscure Reference Man. Tim Binka.
Tim, tell Ann I'm sorry about today. I thought it was going to be a crappy day, and it
Ooh.
ended up being pretty much.
She canceled. Let's see. We got Entity 7, Joe Paranormal. Joe Paranormal. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm not reading it right. I'm reading it out of order. Entity 7, Paranormal, Joe Vitale. That's what I meant to say. Cool Wheel, Jay Menace. Menace. I know I keep asking. Am I saying that right? Menace or Menace? Menace. I'm going to say Menace. We got Horror of Horror. I got to slow down when I say that one. Because it comes out wrong every time I do it too fast. Donna's in the house twice.
Yeah.
I see that. What the hell? Mary Jane Gin Juice. Ooh, hey, how you doing? I think that's a new name. I'm not sure, but that's cool. Good to see you. Brett Walker. Woo! Teach It Forward. Oh, damn it, Bob. Cree Storms in the house. We got John without an H. I see you. Loretta Mooney. Virginia City Sadie, I think. Going down. Carburetors and Coffee is in the house. Ghost Quest. Engir.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Engir. Engir. I think that's Engir. Brett Walker. Did I say Brett Walker? I think I said Brett Walker. Let's see. Cat Mac. It's date night, Cat. Hello. We got one name only, Richard. I like that. That might be your nickname from now on. Jamie Watson. Malachi. Malachi's in the house. This badass, kick-ass name. Oh, we got so many people. Amy Vigras. Vigras.
Yeah.
Right? I'm terrible with names. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
I'm so horrible with names. Tim Vickers, if he's in the house, he's probably laughing his ass off because I am so bad with names. Aaron's in the house. Aaron Colgrove. Good to see you. I think that's a new name too, but good to see you. I think I got through. What the fuck? Shut up, Joe Vitale. I see you. I think I got everybody so far. If I missed your name, I apologize.
You missed a few. There's 52 people.
Did I? Oh, well, if I missed your name, I'm sorry. You're in the special place in my heart. That I don't even want to tell people who you are because you're so special to me. Let's go over the rules. The rule number one is that you are welcome to ask questions. That's what this show is about. It's an education learning show, and we have fun doing it. We, have a couple of drinks. We learn a few things. We talk about this and that. Yeah. Even Donna's got a drink tonight.
I do. I have an alcoholic beverage tonight.
Yay! Welcome to the dark side. Rule number two is that I don't know everything. Please be aware of that because I just don't. I like to learn a lot, but I just still don't know everything. Before I head to the bed. Only ever catch the start. Well, hopefully you catch it on the replay when you can. Thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, rule number two, we can learn together. If I don't know what you're talking about, I'll either write it down for homework or we'll try to look it up during the show. As long as it's not like the end of hour 2 and we have 20 questions still left and Donna's like, I want to go home. And then we play her song and we go into hour 3. Dennis the Menace. Sorry. No Dennis jokes, please. For a kid show. It is me nice. Oh, all right. Menace. But mean. Okay. All right.
Got it.
Good. I'll get it. I'm probably going to ask again later. Rule number 3 is that we follow the Patrick Swayze rule. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that. Like I'm Italian or something.
Still doing it.
I know. I'm trying to work it out. Like, where's it coming from? We try to follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that's be nice. You can be in the chat room and you can discuss things. You can debate. You can disagree. That's cool. As long as you talk about it, talk it out, or go your separate ways. That's all. Don't devolve into name calling or being nasty or mean or anything like that because Donna is back and she will boot your ass.
Back and I have my mouse.
Oh, she's got her mouse hooked up.
You can show now.
She can click your ass. I'm going to make you a t-shirt with a little mouse. I'm going to click your ass. Rule number 4 is that you are welcome to ask questions. And if you do want to ask a question, please put a capital Q in front of it. That way it helps Donna pick it out among all the other chat. And then we can put it in the queue for the Qs. And then rule number 5, which is my favorite of all time in the history of this planet, drink up.
Drink up.
Oh,
You
you
can't
wanna-
see
you
it
wanna
because you
clink?
have the
There we go.
rules up.
Oh, wait, let's go back to this. Then can we see it? Oh, there it is. Clink, clink.
Yeah, I wish we could see the planetary alignment tonight.
Yeah,
It's a little cloudy here.
it's crappy
like
out.
Every
It's crappy.
friggin' day in Buffalo.
Yeah. there are very few nice days where it's just beautiful and a clear sky and all that. There's a lot of cloudiness.
Very dreary, dark winter.
It has been. It's
sad.
it's kind of
But
like
the sun is coming out on Monday, I believe,
sure.
and maybe the end of the week next week.
All right.
After we get snow tonight.
So yeah, we got to get snow tonight.
We
So-
go through the weekend.
We have to go through. I got a tiny bit of homework. So
Take pictures of the planets if you can see them.
be prepared because it's going to get loud. I'm going to play a little segment. Here we go. What did we learn last week?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Well, this is actually from a couple weeks back, but you
Okay.
still were not here.
I wasn't. I
You left your
felt so
post.
I did.
You did.
Go Eagles! Woohoo! Good chance.
Anyway,
Made me sick, but it was worth it.
yeah, whatever. So a couple things, 2 quick things to go through. I have not watched the TV show Uncanny yet because several people have asked if I've seen it and what I thought about it, but I haven't had a chance yet. My excuse is basically I've been working on a video for the last 2 weeks, and every time I get close to being done, something else pops up, and I have to either refilm or add on. So I think some of you may, like Joe Vitale, I know you can understand that. Like one little thing you think is going to take 5 minutes, and it's like shit, that's 2
Been
days.
taking them all week.
Yeah, so I've been consumed with that. And then also somebody asked about the Dresden Files, and Tim Binga, our librarian, informed me that we have the entire collection downstairs in the CFI libraries. Yeah, so if I get a chance, I can get down there maybe sometime next week and just take a peek and see what they are. The one thing that I'll go into a little bit here is that if you guys recall, several open mic nights ago, I think one of our unsupervised ones, I played a recording. It was a phone call that I had gotten about a guy that had like this, he called it the living mobile cross of Velcro. And it was called the X lanyard. And we looked it up, and I can show you what we have because I kept it up. Because it's funny. Let me see here. Hold on a second. Window, this one, share.
The mobile living
Boom.
cross.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Living cross.
Yeah. I'm not going to play a lot of it because I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's music in there that I don't think he has the rights to, and I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But let me see if I can mute it. I don't know if you guys can hear it anyway. So let me see. No sound. Well, that's good. I turned the sound off, but basically, yeah, he's doing this. And let me see. For all weary, where'd it go? Fire of God. Proves God existent. Proves, did you see that? Proves God's existence.
Because of it's made out of Velcro? Or
I
because
guess
it's
so.
cross?
I'm not sure, but he had called and he left a message with me asking me to test it. He wanted me to test it desperately. I don't think he actually asked me to test it. He told me he wanted me to test it. And that it's the greatest thing ever in the world, and it can solve all your problems. And I'm trying to find the one that I showed you earlier. So this is a demonstration. He's showing people in Walmart or Home Depot. If you wear this strap, now understand, like his one of his claims that I think he's claiming is that it's carries your burdens. So like he's trying to do the religious thing and saying that it will carry your burden for you. It lifts your burden, and that's why it's a miracle. And it was sent by God to him. So he's claiming that he talked to God and God talked to him, which is a problem.
Well, that's not a problem. God told him to make it, I guess, right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find. So, like, he's been going into stores like this, like Home Depot, and having people put the strap around on their shoulder and then lift shit up and say, look, see, it's a miracle. It's like, no, it's a fucking strap. But there was a video that he said, where is it? He gave him the price because I was trying to look for a price. And it came up as 10 grand each. That was for an autographed one. And all it is a lanyard and with a little pouch that you make on the end. And he does mention that it's patented. And at first I couldn't find anything. And then I looked deeper and I did. I found the patent for it. So he does have a patent. But I read through the entire thing. It's 12 pages long. And I looked through it all. There is no mention of a miracle or that it has anything spiritual or anything. It is simply a loop that you can hold a phone or a radio or like a talk radio, like a two-way talk radio kind of thing, or your keys, or a watch.
Gosh, really?
Like that's it. That's what he patented. And there's the designs there for it, and it's just it's some Velcro. And I was gonna make one, and Donna yelled at me. She's like, "No, don't waste the Velcro." I'm like, "But I want a Velcro cross that I can hang up." But anyway, I did respond to him, and I responded to him today. Sent him an email and just said, look, I'm sorry I didn't return your call, but if you want me to test this, you have to send me two things. You need to send me one of these as a sample because I need one to test, and I need a list of actual claims, because aside from lifting objects like any other strap would do, I don't know what he's claiming this does. I don't know why he's claiming it's a miracle. I went through all these weird videos with all this unlicensed music, and I couldn't find a claim. So I don't know what he wants. I have no idea what he wants me to test. So with that, that's the end of my homework for now. That's all I got to. Well, obviously I didn't get to much because I only did one out of the three. Slacker. Oh man. Oh.
Eric Schaefer's in the house.
What's up, Eric? Eric, it's a brilliant idea. He was like, wow, that's a great way to sell it. And sell this thing. We had a conversation today about this.
Eric behind the wall.
Eric behind the wall. That's Eric behind the wall, everyone. Eric Shaver. So yeah, we had a conversation about that. And we had a slight difference of opinion on how well it would sell. And I don't know, I didn't find this out until afterwards. I think I sent him I sent you the picture. It was 10 grand each, like for an autograph. I have, I do have the picture. So I can show you, because yeah, it was so funny. I was like, what the hell? There you go. So that's signed X lanyards, $10,000 each. Mm. So, I mean, if he sends me one, I'm going to test it, and then I will offer it up for the bargain price of $8 grand. What do you think? Maybe 7,500. I mean, I'm willing to
give it away. Put it on the board.
Whoa! If he sends me two, I will. But I want to keep one for our museum.
John Michael.
All right. So that's all I had to go over. So if you guys have questions, I see there's a few that have started in the queue already. So let's get going. Oh, wait. I got to put on my banner. I got to put on my banner. Hold on. I got to do the whole thing. Ready?
Uh-oh.
Open the mic night. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Then
my
you
Donna
disappear.
went away.
Oh, well, screw it. We'll keep you on screen.
That's all right. I'm here.
You sure?
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk to you.
you can talk to me. I'm right here.
All right. Talk to the virtual you. Oh, it's so nice to have you back.
Thanks.
I missed the banter. I was doing it. And I could see once in a while when Tim was in the background,
Yeah.
like I would see him on the little screen. He would turn his camera back on just to go like that to me. And I was like, it's not the same. It's nice, but I want to hear the little under the breath insults
Yeah.
at me on the side. It's just it's more of an experience.
It is an experience.
Yes. Oh, it is. All right. We got lots of people in the house. I think I'm going to butcher this name. Florio's Phantom Files. When we talked,
What are you talking about?
when we spoke, one of the things.
Oh, well, I
Florio.
had a question up because you wanted
I know.
questions.
Well, I spoke to her, and I was hoping I didn't have to say her name because I didn't know how to pronounce it. And I didn't want to be rude and say I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm obviously I'm doing it now. So let me know if I said it right. Florio. Sorry. All right. I'm sorry. You can put that question up.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. John without an H. Does the Damn It Bob sign have a little heart on it? Yeah, it does. Because even though I tell him, I say Damn It Bob, I want him to know that I love him.
It's all said with love.
Yes. Most of the time. Once in a while, it's not. Especially when I put this sign up, which I use a lot. All right. So there we go. Let's see. He loves me. Great. Don't clip that out. I don't want to see that on your Facebook page. Chris Williams. Hello. Kenny, did you forget me? No mystery box yet. Not that I'm complaining. I did not forget you. It took me a little bit to get things in order because I did. Well, one, I don't know if it was you, but I know it still takes a while to get things over to Canada. I don't know if that was because I had two that was going to Canada because Cat Mac has to win something. So that means I got to send it to Canada, which takes a while. But your mystery box has something special in it. So it took a little bit longer before I could send it out to you. And you'll see when you get it. So it's extra special. And I'm going to say that it didn't all come from me. And I'm not going to reveal who it is, but one of our viewers was very, very kind and donated something to you. So you'll see when you get it. And you'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I made a comment that you didn't send it yet.
No,
okay. It's all right. It's all good.
It's coming.
I mean, sometimes even here's a little inside information. When I say that I'll send it out on Monday, it never does. I never send it on Monday. It's usually like Tuesday or Thursday when I finally get around. But like I said, there was other things that came into play, and I had to just hold off before sending it. So I'm glad. I'm so happy because it's going to be good. I hope you like it. So you should. You better. Even if you don't, just lie. Just tell me nice things and wait for me to leave. All right. That's good. That's good. Anything else? Cray Storm. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna start shit already. I'm kidding. What to you personally is fake? Meaning, do you believe it has to be purposely done to be considered fake? If not, can you explain? That's a good question. That's a really good question. And I think you're on the right track here. So yeah, I for something. Let's see. I guess there's going to be a kind of a gray area here. But for the most part, if you deliberately deceive someone, that's being fake to me. Let's look up the definition.
Of fake?
The general accepted general. Wait. Oh my gosh.
Generally accepted
Hold on a second.
definition? Drink up, baby.
The generally accepted definition of fake.
There you go.
You like that's my inside voice. Let's see. Define fake. Oh, let's just. Hey Alexa, what's the definition of fake?
Not
As a
everybody's
verb,
Alexa.
fake is usually defined as prepare or make something specious, deceptive, or fraudulent. As a noun, fake is usually defined as anything made to appear otherwise than it actually is, counterfeit. As an adjective, fake is usually defined as designed to deceive or cheat, not real, counterfeit. For more, ask them to give you more definitions for fake. By the way, you have 2 new notifications. Do you want to hear them?
No, thank you. So yeah, fake to me is you're deliberately trying to deceive someone, that you are creating. Like if we're going to talk about ghost hunting shows and stuff like that, like YouTube videos, then yeah, when they create things to happen, when they have a buddy push a door open, or someone walk down the end of the hall to make a shadow figure, or they throw a rock or something like that, and they're deliberately causing something to go off or happen, yes, they are faking stuff. When it comes to someone that's not trying to deliberately deceive you and they make a claim, then it gets into this weird thing where if they're honestly, when they honestly don't know what's going on and they make an interpretation based on their belief, then if that interpretation is wrong, it's a mistake. It's not being fake. It's a mistake. They misinterpreted what was going on. Now, if you get to somebody that claims like, oh, I've done all this research on the DR60 and it is a definitely good ghost hunting tool. If they really did all the research, I think they're deceiving themselves. I think people like that are willfully ignoring some of the information in order to stay with their original belief. Are they faking it? That would fall under faking, because they're deliberately ignoring information and presenting stuff that they know is not the full story. So yeah, I think that covers it. You think so?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, purposely. I mean, when you're purposely doing it, yeah, you're fake as fuck. When you're making things go off, the gadgets go off with two-way radios and stuff like that. I mean, you're deceiving the public, and especially if you're doing it. This gets into another weird area, and I'm just going to say this from my opinion, that if you're doing it on a YouTube channel that's monetized and you're getting money is from viewers clicking and liking stuff because you're presenting stuff that they believe is true, or you're presenting it as true and you know it's fake, then I think that's considered fraud. So, but that's just me. Fake is being wrong on purpose. Yeah. When you're wrong on purpose. I mean, when you're deceiving someone or you willfully ignore information in order to promote an idea, yeah, you're being fake. And you're presenting fake content. Yeah, I mean, like, we can talk about magicians. They sell you a ticket for entertainment because they're telling you up front, I'm going to deceive you. They're not being fake. They're telling you exactly what they're going to do, that they're going to deceive you and fool you, but it's entertainment, and that's what you're paying for. So that's okay. I don't mind that. So yeah, I think that would be my answer to that. That's a good question, though. That's good. I mean, I have a problem with, and it's probably going to get me in trouble, but I have a problem when people just declare fake. This is fake. They're fake. This is fake. When you don't have all the information, make sure you have all the information first, because you have to understand, if you accuse someone of being fake or producing fake content, now the burden of proof is on you because you're the one making the claim. So if I say Donna made a video and her video is fake, it's up to me to prove that it's fake. And if she made some like ghostly claims and stuff, originally the burden of proof would be on her to prove it. But now that I'm making a claim on you saying you're fake, now it falls on to me. So that's a area I don't like stepping unless I have a lot of like copious amounts of evidence. You like that? Copious. I don't use that word a lot.
Yeah.
I saw it in the dictionary today. I was like, I can say that. It tells me how to sound it out. I like that. Oh, Hara became a YouTube member. Woo! Thank you so much. Make sure you check out the last video I did because it was a sneak peek at my next video. Because I did a little clip. I cheated. I went the really low budget way and I had my phone and I just turned it around. And I recorded the screen. But it's a sneak peek, and I think I'm going to be doing that every time I'm working on a video. So there might be like 1 or 2 more sneak peeks before I release it. But yeah, I like those. I like doing that stuff. So thank you so much for becoming a member. That's awesome. Awesome. Teach it forward. Have you ever heard of the telepathy? Oh my God. Telepathy tapes. Just heard about them after listening to a podcast today. I'm going to be looking. So I've heard of them. I know that we did. Let me see here. I know that Stuart Weiss.
Hey, he's in the house.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hold on. I think I saw him. Yeah, look. Stuart.
Oh, hey there. What's up, Stuart? Good to see you, buddy. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Stuart, but I think he did an article on this, where it addressed. I think it was in. I'm looking for his name. I forget which episode or which issue it was in, but behavior. Oh, spiritual history of London, Cambridge. That's not it.
Oh, here you got gifted 10 Kenny Biddle.
All right, look at that.
Woo-hoo.
Holy crapola. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Everyone that gets a membership, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you stay forever. I'm looking. I don't see it. Stuart, if you're watching still, do you remember what issue your article was about? It was about the telepathy tapes, and I think that was you. If not, then I'm way off. I know somebody wrote a review about it. It was like a kind of I watched it so you don't have to. Because I think the gist of it that I'm getting is that it was based on FC, facilitated communication. And instead of the handler, instead of them saying that the handler is just holding the arm of the non-vocal person. Okay. It's an online exclusive. Oh, well, let me see then, because I'd like to share that article and get it out there, because it would really dive deep into it and give you guys a better understanding of what it is. But I believe that they're trying to say that there's a psychic connection, or that the non-vocal people are psychics or something like that, and that's how they're communicating their messages. You're awesome. Oh, you are awesome. You are.
Forward found it before you did.
Son of a bitch.
He answered his own question.
Oh my God. I keep. Wait. I'm gonna go even further. Give it up. So yeah. Let me see, Stuart.
But for everybody else out there.
Everybody else should get that then. Well, let me make sure, because I know what that was on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Pull it up.
Stuart. I'll pull it up. And put it in the because it should be the latest. I think like really close to the latest. Oh my God, there's so many articles. Oh, there he is. 160 articles. Damn, boy. Oh, there it is. Telepathy tapes. I can't say that word. Hopefully this works. I don't know if you need to be have a subscription to it or not, but I'm going to put it in the chat so both YouTube and Facebook gets the link here. But check it out if you can, because it's a really good article. There you go. Pipping you out, Stuart. Get you back. I crack myself up. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
As long as I laugh at my jokes, I'm good. Peter. Hey, Peter. What's up, man? Are there any claims by people, either paranormal or extraterrestrial, that are so far-fetched that you wouldn't even try to discuss or disprove? Every fucking day, man. Every day. Every day I go through that. Because I do get multiple emails a day. People call my office and they want me to test this. They have some superpower, and somehow it got out there that like there's this idea that I'm in charge of the $500,000 challenge, and I'm not. And I always make that clear whenever it comes up. I help out, but I'm not in charge of it. But I get calls, emails, messages from people telling me that they have ghosts and this and that. And I mean, I don't answer all of them because some of them are so far out there. Like sometimes I answer just to see what'll happen. You know, like the thing with the Velcro strap cross thing. Like I was not going to respond. I wasn't going to bother because I watched all the videos and it's just, it's over the top with no proof, even though the guy does say he has scientific proof, but offers nothing. So I wasn't going to respond to him. There was another guy that claims to have found a photographic process that he can photograph ghosts anytime he wants. And I wasn't going to follow up with him, but he reached out to me and offered to send me a free product to test. And I said, "Oh, all right, okay. I'll do it."
Sounds
you
good.
know, because I'm not gonna flat out tell someone no if they're willing to send me the product to test. I'll test it and I'll be honest. I mean, I'll do my best to say, all right, let me see what you got. Like the guy with this photographic process, he's going to send me his. To be honest, I really didn't. I was kind of like not sure the way the tone of the message, because like he's like, I'm going to send you this. Please conduct a non-biased test. And then he said that he was going to send me all the protocols, their recommended protocols for testing, and to perform that test. And I was like, all right, it sounds like the tone is like, of course, I'm going to try and do a non-biased test. I mean, I want to see what he's seeing. I want to understand where he's coming from. And I'll try his experiment. I definitely will, like the way he sets it up. But once I do it, then I'm going to see if there are flaws in that experiment. I'm going to point them out, and then I'm going to do it the way I think it should be done and see if I get the same results or what have you. There's a lot to it. There's a lot more to it that I can explain here. But so yeah, there's plenty of times where I'm not going to bother. That I'm not going to attempt to get into it, because on my end, there's this very unlevel or uneven playing field, where if you put out a magical belief, it is very easily accepted by a lot of people. But to combat that belief, it is so much harder on our end, because it's not just the fact of, oh, just believe it. This is true. I can do this. And they show you one trick, sometimes a magic trick, that fools a lot of people. I have to go into a lot of history and understand what's happening and then try to explain every little detail, because it's a lot more work. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot more work. So I'm not going to explore every claim that comes my way.
All right.
That was Donna's way of saying, move on.
Move on.
Oh, Donna's back. We're not going to hour 4
We
or
got lots of
definitely not
questions.
5.
Let's go.
Not tonight. Carburetors and coffee. Not a question, but a thank you for the bottle opener, bro. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. All right, there you go. So yours went out the same time as Kat and Chris's thing too. So, but you're only like an hour and a half away from me. So I don't have to drive. So it's on its way. It's everyone else. It's on its way. But I'm glad you like it. I hope you use it with pride and think of me every time you pop open a bottle. if you still do that, I don't know. I mean, I only use a bottle opener when I have beer, and I don't really get beer much anymore. It's because it's
No, you will be because I need some bottles.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Two goes one.
I will be happy to help you do your crafting work.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
I will do my part.
I need some green bottles.
I will do my part. We're gonna drink for crafts.
Yes, drink up.
Mr. Biddle, my father's here. I love the Misfits T-shirt you have. Where did you get it? I have a Misfits T-shirt.
Yeah, you do.
Is that what this is?
No,
Oh,
no, you have one though, because I
do.
Yeah.
Misfits. Do I have one?
Yes, you do.
What's it look like?
It says Misfits on it.
Oh!
Duh.
I didn't think of that. I still don't know what it was. What it is.
You have one.
I do? Okay. Misfits. I see that. I'm like, Misfits of Science. That was a good show. I missed that show. That was good. That's like in the 90s, 80s or 90s. Do you remember what it looked like? Please don't say it says Misfits. please don't say that. Mysteries Untold by Michael Burkeen. I was on his live today. I was chatting. I was making jokes. I was goofing off. With Donna being back, do you think we'll ever hear the 5-hour theme song?
You're not going to hear it tonight.
As the Magic 8 Ball says, highly unlikely. Yeah. The Magic Donna says no. She says no.
Not tonight. I'm feeling better, but I'm not that much better.
So not tonight. I know I did get it. I have it. It's got a good tune to it. I was playing it.
We have a 5-hour song.
We do.
Oh, nice.
I need to put it to like a commercial,
video.
some video. Yeah. So I don't have it on here right now. But I had it playing the other day, and Eric behind the wall was like, yeah.
Here.
It was nice.
It's in your intro video.
Misfits. You were wearing it. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to look.
You'll have to
Because I don't.
watch it.
I honestly,
I know he has one because
I have like
Put it to
3,000
the
shirts, so I don't know. Misfits. This is killing me.
I think it's black,
Is it black?
and it's either white or yellow. It says Misfits.
Misfits. Is it the Ouija board one? Maybe.
All right,
That might
let's
be
move
it.
on.
I think that's it. I think I have a Ouija board looking one. It's black with, now that I'm thinking about it, it's black with the Ouija board kind of writing in like a light gray or white. And it says Misfits, like a band, Misfits. I didn't know it was a band. I just like the Ouija board. For Donna, how are you feeling? Better, I hope. We really missed you. Aw, that's so sweet.
Yes, I am feeling much, much better. I went down to Philly to watch my Eagles win the Super Bowl. And 2 days later, I spent the rest of the week in the hotel room, sick as a dog.
Aw.
And unfortunately, it has dragged itself out. But I am feeling much, much better. I'm just tired. So as soon as the tiredness goes away, I'll be 100%.
Yeah, Tim, I agree. I need my shirts cataloged.
He does. Tim, you should see. It takes him an hour to find a specific T-shirt that he wants
I think
to
that's
wear.
a little overstatement.
No, it's not. And
Yeah,
then
a
they're
little
all
bit.
over the bed. There's piles everywhere.
Piles.
They're not organized at all.
They're organized.
No, they're not.
They're like
They're in piles.
Star Wars superheroes sarcasm.
Oh, well, you never told me that. That's not the way I put them away.
I know.
Maybe we need to get on this.
That's why I can't find them. Like, I know it's in the sarcasm pile. Why is it not here? What's it doing in Star Wars?
Yeah, right? Maybe we need to tag the shelves. Okay?
Have they been washed?
I am
Yes.
so ready for the Phillies, Bob. I am. I was actually looking for one of their spring games on yesterday, and I couldn't find it anywhere, so I couldn't watch it.
She did bring me back some special tea.
I did.
So that was nice.
That kind of person.
Yeah. I sanitized them before I started drinking them.
They actually, you know what? I bought them and they were in the car and they stayed in the car.
That's good. I don't
And-
want your cooties,
No, they didn't have
your
to.
girl germs.
You haven't gotten sick.
I know. It's good. That's because the alcohol keeps me safe.
Yeah.
Aaron, hey Kenny, what do you try to accomplish when you go to Paracon events? Oh, is this like a trick question?
No, that's a good
No, it's a
question.
good question. So
Because you set up there.
yeah, it depends on what I'm doing. If I do set up a booth, I am there to give a different opinion, a different approach. I'm there with information. I usually have like investigation techniques that I've developed over the years to help me investigate mysteries and solve them. I also give out a lot of information about logical fallacies, biases, so people understand some of this stuff that they may be using or that other people might use against them or towards them when they're having a discussion. I also have several items that I bring with me. Like I have the dowsing rod stand, which is like a tester, and it locks the dowsing rods in place. Oh, wait, I have them right here. Yeah. So, ow, I poked myself in the head. That hurt. That hurt. I'm glad there's a knob on the end of it because that would have been right in.
Aw.
That would have been really, YouTube would have been like, cut it. So this is a tester for people that claim that they can use dowsing rods and you can't manipulate them independently. And I take that and let people try it. I try to give more of a skeptical approach or take a look at things from a different perspective and discuss claims and beliefs if people are willing. I usually let people come to me. Once in a while, I do walk around and I go to other tables because I want to see what other tables are promoting. I want to see if they are promoting a lot of equipment, especially gadgets that don't work, stuff like that, and understand why they are promoting it or why they are using it and what they consider proper protocols for using and evidence and data collection, if they do any data collection at all. And I don't mean just like record it and say, hey, look, it lit up. I mean like actual data logging. I like to know what people are thinking and why. And it gives people an opportunity, it gives attendees an opportunity to ask questions of somebody that has a different approach. Because usually when you go to Paracons, you don't see any kind of skeptical booth or a skeptical person. You see a lot of paranormal people, ghost hunters, psychics, mediums, like magic stones and what's the other stuff? Like incense kind of stuff, metaphysical stuff. That's what I meant. And there's very little, if any, skeptical or science that's brought into it. And I like to be able to set up at places that let me set up because there's not many that do. But when they do let me set up, it's nice to have that there for them if they're willing to come up and approach and learn and this and that. And I think that's one of the best compliments I get is that people are appreciative that the conference has a different approach, that it's open to different ideas and approaches like that. So yeah, I hope to spread some good information, critical thinking skills, make people think or think outside of their box. Because, I mean, the paranormal community is inside a definite box. There's not many people that think outside of it because they see what they see on TV and YouTube videos and they emulate that. And they really don't go outside the box on that. So I hope that answered your question. I was at Hanover Tavern with CPRI. Didn't get a chance to talk much. But didn't. Oh, okay. Did we meet? Did we meet? I don't know. Because I met a couple people there that do follow the show. So if that was one of you, it was nice to meet you. Because everyone was pretty friendly that I talked to. Yeah, I get along with pretty much everybody. Is it a Misfit concert shirt? Oh, it might be.
And then Amy said to check your instant messenger. She sent you a picture.
Righty here. Instant. Oh my God, it's taking forever. Okay. Maybe it's on my other account. Shh, I have several accounts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there is a message.
Here, Aaron says he's the archaeologist.
Archaeologist. All right.
He's the one that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the shirt I have. Now, what is that? Oh, I got a warning about my trackball. My trackball's battery is low.
Oh.
So I got to find the cord. Oh shit! I hope I have a cord for it.
Do you need which one do you need?
I need a. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Is it? No. Oh wait, it might be. There it is.
Hold on, people.
We're having trouble with mouses today. Let's see. Oh, there's mice. Mousies? There we go. All right, plugged in. I'm good. It's been a while since I see it. It comes up with a big warning like, oh, your battery's almost dead. Like, what? What battery? My computer's plugged in. All right.
Remember the shirt?
So I do. I'm going to show it real quick. There it is. That's the shirt. So yeah, I do. I remember that now. Because again, like I bought that because of the Ouija board layout. Not. I didn't know who the Misfits were. I didn't realize they were a band or anything. Like I just got it, and then I think it was later on, like months later, I wore it. And somebody said something like, "Oh, that's a great band." I was like, "What is?" Oh, okay. So, thank you for that picture, Amy. Appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got. We got 7 minutes before break. John without an H. Have you ever heard of Jeff, the talking mongoose? In my opinion, it's on the Mount Rushmore of wild paranormal stories. I don't think so.
Looks like he's got homework.
I know, you people with my homework here. Jeff. I mean, there's so many animals. There was the horse. Oh, what was his name? I forget. Not
Jeffrey?
Mr. Ed. No, there was a horse that allegedly counted or did multiplication. What the hell was that?
How the horse counts.
Well, I got a corner of my eye. I just see Donna going, good.
That's how they count. I've seen horses count. I don't know what you're
Jeff,
talking
the
about.
talking mongoose. I do remember this. Now my brain's starting to light up a little bit. I do remember this, and I think you're right. It's on. It's wild. It's out there, and I don't think he could actually talk. I do remember this though, and I don't remember the details though, so I can't really talk about it until I look it up.
He says he doesn't think it was a demon or a ghost, but the story is just kind of crazy.
Jeff, the talking mongoose. Let's see. Jeff, also referred to as the talking mongoose or Dolby Spook. I don't know if you're allowed to say that anymore. Was an allegedly talking mongoose which inhabited a farmhouse owned by the Irving family located at Cashin's Gap near the hamlet of Dalby on the Isle of Man. I want to live there. Isle of Man.
I'm not moving anymore.
The story was given extensive coverage by the tabloid press in Britain in the early 1930s. The Irving's claims gained the attention of parapsychologists and ghost hunters such as Harry Price and Nandor Fodor. Some investigators of the era, as well as contemporary critics, have concluded that the phenomena was a hoax that the Irving family was perpetuated using ventriloquism. Ventriloquism.
Drink. Every time you say a word wrong, it's like, drink more, Kenny. Let's get some more out of you.
You know, maybe the more intoxicated I get, the better I'll speak. We'll see. I'm jumping ahead to the conclusion. Oh, there was a slander case for this. Yeah, it looks like it was a hoax, which is what I remember it being. So I have it down there. I'll try to look it up a little bit more and see if I can find a little bit more in-depth information on it, and that'll be a talking point for our next open mic night. So let's take, oh my God, we have 23 questions?
Yeah.
Holy crap, people.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'll give you until after the break to get your questions in.
Oh, Donna's going to cut you off early.
Well, we got a lot to get through.
All right.
It's already going to go in depth.
Let's take one more before we go to break.
Okay.
You're going to get a flood of questions now. You do it. I like that. You doing any cons in Virginia or near there this year? I was just in Virginia a few weeks ago. I went down to the Hanover Tavern in Hanover, Virginia. So I was there for that. I don't have anything else scheduled in that area. I might be down in Philly in the April area, but that's just for like a quick visit. I'm meeting a group of people down there, but not an event. It's not a public event. So that's the closest I'm going to get. But
we'll be at Penhurst.
Oh, we'll be at Penhurst. Yeah, I'm gonna have for Penhurst Asylum Paracon. Yeah, I will be.
That's in May.
That's in May. Okay. Yeah, that's Spring City, Pennsylvania. So that's as close as I'm gonna get for that.
Right now.
Yeah. Right now, unless there's something else that comes up, and again, like if there's a conference that would like a skeptical point of view to be included, I can come do a presentation or whatever. All I ask is that if it's something where I have to drive more than 2 hours to, then especially if it's Virginia, that's 8-9 hours for me. So I just ask for travel and hotel. That's all. And we'll go from there. But let me know. All right, we can do one more.
All right.
We got 2 minutes. We might be able to do two more if I can get through them quick. Anger. See, is that the name right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay. At Kenny Biddle, ask Alexa to imitate your voice and see what happens. Hey, Alexa, can you imitate my voice?
From unboxedmagazine.com, owing to the new developments, Alexa can mimic a person's speech using a brief recording of their voice.
Well, I guess she can.
She's just saying, I can, I just don't want to. That's what I got out of it, right? Like, you're a bitch. Damn.
What's in your specialty?
What's in my specialty? Rum. I don't recall what kind of rum. I have to go out and get more Kraken because I ran out.
Favorite.
Yeah, Kraken is my favorite rum, but this is a bottle that Dana got me.
Oh, okay.
From the Peaches, and that's gone. So I just finished it. This is the last of it. So, cheers. All right, one more. We can do one more real quick. Cat Mac, can we have a new drinking game? Since not enough people say energy, can we drink every time you mispronounce a word?
That's
sure.
what I was just saying.
Sure.
I think we should.
I think that's a good idea.
Everybody's going to be trash.
Yeah. Well, if no, I'm just not going to say the names anymore. No, I'll try them because I'll try them. I'll screw it up and then I'll apologize and ask for a good pronunciation. Yeah.
Oh, here.
All right.
It says.
Alexa did do it because you asked her, can you? Try saying Alexa.
Imitate.
Alexa, imitate my voice.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
What are you trying to do to me here? Alexa, please. What do I
I missed something. Can you say it
Imitate.
again?
Can you Ah!
I don't know that.
Alexa, mimic my voice.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
She can't do it. At least my Alexa can. I got a dumb one.
Don't say that. She'll be mean.
Is she listening?
Yeah.
Alexa, do you listen to me even though I don't want you to?
Hmm.
She just turned herself off.
That was like an oh shit, I know.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Oh my God.
Say that again.
Alexa, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Good. We're cool. See? We're cool. All right.
Yeah, one more.
One more. Oh my God. Alexa, who is Kenny Biddle?
From BarnesandNoble.com. Kenneth Biddle, founder of the Paranormal Investigators and Research Association,
Wow.
PIRA, has investigated locations across Pennsylvania.
That was it.
Wow. That was really, really old.
Alexa, who are the top 5 skeptics in the world?
On Wikipedia.org, David Hume was among the most influential proponents of philosophical skepticism during the Age of Enlightenment and one of the most notable voices of the Scottish Enlightenment and British empiricism.
That's all we got.
I guess that's it. She's like, you're only getting one. That was weird. Like, I ask her once in a while that same question and like, who am I? And I get different answers every time. That's the first time she responded with, that was the paranormal, that was the ghost hunting group we had.
Back in the
Back in-
90s.
Yeah, 90s and 2000. Yeah, like real early. That's funny. Where the hell is that?
I know. She said Barnes and Noble.
Did she?
She said from Barnes and Noble.
From Barnes and Noble.
That's what I was
Oh,
the book.
you know what? The book.
The
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, that's right. I published a book called Haunted Lehigh Valley years and years and years ago. And it was just a collection of ghost stories.
Here, one more.
Alexa, talk like Kenny Biddle.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Nah, I think we're done.
Yeah. I don't think she's playing your game.
Nope.
She's like, no, I don't want to talk like that.
All right.
It's bad enough.
time.
Eric behind the wall was able to do it with his software, and it was weird. Like, I was talking to myself. Well, I mean, I do that anyway, but it was weird having me not the other person. So anyway, all right, we're gonna play our commercial, and we're gonna take our break, and then we'll come back in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Biddle's the name, investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and have some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. I will find the truth this night and day. And if my name is not Kenny Biddle, then I assure you here I will not stay. Good day. you. Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open night night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle.
So, hey, carburetors and coffee. Not only did I meet James Randi, but he also autographed my book.
And he autographed it to Donna and Kenny.
Yeah, no, he was flirting with you.
He was flirting with me, all right.
Damn. Got him to autograph the book, and he's like, "What do you want me to autograph this to?" And I was like, "Oh, Kenny." He's like, "No, I'm talking to her." Bastard. Oh, I got to hug him too.
He was such a cute little guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was so sweet.
So sweet.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. I got to sit with him at some of the lectures and got to talk to him a couple times. And he remembered me. The I think it was like 2 years later.
Yeah.
He
we saw
came
him
back.
twice.
And, yeah, after he had his the stroke and he was in a wheelchair. But he came back and he actually remembered me. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
He remembered me. Let's get it right.
Whatever. Shut up. Turning your mic off again.
Uh-huh.
Is that the wind?
Yeah.
Damn, it's windy.
It's very windy out tonight.
All right, Mysteries Untold. Let's go through some of these questions because Donna's going to be like, we're getting out of here. What type of fries did you have for lunch? Oh, so that was, I didn't actually have fries. So during his live,
Mm-hmm.
I think your guest, the Friday guy, I forget what the Friday House or something like that he was called. He mentioned something about equipment that dings. And I typed in the chat, ding, fries are done.
Oh,
fries
ding,
are done.
fries are done.
And it wasn't because I was having lunch. It was just because that's the song that popped into my head when he said it. So I was like, ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
No, he didn't have fries for lunch today.
Mm-mm.
There was some in your dinner, though.
Ooh, was there?
Yeah, there
Fries?
were.
Oh,
Steak fries at the
I
bottom.
was wondering like what the chunky stuff was. She made this like, what the pot?
Crock pot.
The crock pot of like, it was
Deliciousness.
all I know is that she's like, there's meat, cheese, and potato. And I was like, awesome. It's warm. Okay. Like, I'm all in. Yeah. So Donna cut off your questions. Haha. Did James Randi ever tell you what his biggest accomplishment was in the paranormal world? No, I mean, we weren't that close. I mean, we weren't really close at all. I've just had the opportunity to meet him a couple times and talk to him. And when I did talk to him, it was mostly just current events, how he was doing, and stuff like that. And he just happened to remember me the next time I saw him, which was nice. But I also was working for the conference. So I worked for CFI. So I had more time around him. And so that was nice. That was nice. Did I mention that Neil deGrasse Tyson, my close personal friend, also remembers me and picks me out every time I see him now?
Oh my gosh. Poutine is awesome.
Fries, meat and cheese. Yes.
Love
yes.
it.
Had it a couple
Love
times. It's one of those things like, because that's the gravy, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And I love it for like half the portion. And then
you
it
can't
gets
eat,
like
too much of it.
Yeah.
But it's so
And I really think
good.
it's the gravy. The gravy is just too much. I can't eat that much gravy.
Yeah.
But it's so good. Boo Productions. Hey Jeff. You feature prominently in my next video. Not prominently. I don't know. There's a Jeff cam. Let's just say that. There is a Jeff cam. Have you been graced with the Biffness attempting to take the CFI challenge? No, he has not. He has not reached out to me. At least not to me. And again, I don't run the challenge. I help promote it, and I also help testing when it's necessary to have a test on the Northeast side of the country. But otherwise, that's something for LA. Jim Underdown, he is the guy that does our test. There's the information if you want to check it out. CFIIG.org, Paranormal Challenge. But yeah, if anything, if this guy was going to take the challenge, which just he shouldn't. Save everyone's time. Don't. But if he did, he would have reached out to Jim and at least fill out the application. Once he applies, then it goes through a process. But there is a queue that they have all the applicants in. So I might hear about it. I'm sure if he if Biff mentioned, I can't say. I'm sorry.
my
I'm
gosh,
not trying to be
drink,
mean.
Drink.
I'm not. No, I'm not saying it wrong.
You can't say business
I can't say Biff because the guy's name is Biff. I
from
cannot say
Back
it.
to the Future?
Yes, thinking about Back to the Future. I cannot do it. It makes me laugh, and I'm not laughing at him. I'm not trying to be disrespectful for no reason. I think about Biff, and I'm like, Biff. Have Cody and Satori ever contacted you about their so-called abilities? They have not.
Nope.
So
And you reached out multiple times.
I have reached out, and I reached out. I put out like an open letter to them, and I also passed it along. I talked to Jason and said, "Hey, can pass it along to them?" That's all. Not like pushing it or anything like that, because I mean, honestly, it's not his issue. It's their issue. So I just asked him to kindly pass it along, and he did. But they're not gonna. They're just not gonna, because they know they can't. As long as they have control over it, which they've done twice now. Silly tests. As long as they have control over it, they're not going to do it. So, oh well. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know, really. Honest, right there. It tells you everything you need to know. Nancy Peterson. Peterson, yeah. I am sure you have answered this question before, but I have never caught what you think as far as the stone tape theory goes. Oh, so I have talked about it before. We watched the movie. In fact, we actually had a discussion the one time about this movie, because apparently we watched it on our Three Tortured Souls podcast, and I did not remember that we all did that. But I have watched it several times. I have a DVD of it, and I think it's an interesting movie. When it comes to a theory, I have a pet peeve with that, and it's not towards you, but I have a pet peeve about people saying theory and pretending that it's part of science when it's not. It has to go through steps before it gets to theory. But the idea is that a medium like stone or other kind of material can somehow store these events, life events, tragic events, and then when the right person comes into the room, it somehow replays it, but only parts of it. Some people might see a visual representation. Some people might get an audio representation. Some people might get both, and some don't get either. So what I think of it, I don't think it's a viable hypothesis. I don't think it's a good one. Certainly not a theory, but even an idea. Like it's saying that like years and years ago, the analogy was, oh, well, when you like had a cassette tape and you recorded on a cassette tape, you were recording on ferrous oxide, which is rust, and that's what's on the magnetic tape. And so there's probably nails or other iron deposits in the stone and the rust there, so that lets you record it. But there's no mechanism by which there's a recording. So to say someone has a tragic event in a room and it's recorded on the room, you got to show me the work. You got to show me something. You can't just. And again, this is not to you, but they have to show why that's a viable reason, not just like this is what we think, therefore it is, because that's just not how it works. So no, I don't give any credit to this idea. I mean, it's a great movie. I loved it. It's ahead of its time and probably the source of what people now refer to as residual hauntings. I would think this is the source of that. Mandalorian Mama to Ghost Park. Cat Mac, what is something that you have been nerding out about lately? Anything new tickling your fancy? Well, yes. So I've been on a Stargate kick.
Yeah, and I've been home.
Which means Donna has been watching Stargate with me. I love the movie. I have like the original theatrical cut, the director's cut, and I love it. I have a few items from the franchise, but I've been watching Stargate SG-1 again. I'm on season 8 or 9 now, I think, and yeah, Donna's been watching them with me just because she gives me the remote and then cuddles up, but she ends up watching them because I know she secretly likes them.
I like them. I just
So I was actually I think I closed out the website, but I had it up. There was I posted the link today. I was looking at it. There was a knockoff brand of Lego called Blue Bricks, and they have the licensing for Stargate. And I just discovered that they have a whole bunch of sets from the series, and I love them. But it looks like they're only available in Europe because I don't know if they ship to the U.S. or not. But oh my God, I love them. So I've been nerding out. I was watching that as I was editing today. I kept going back like, oh, look at that. They have a Stargate. Oh, they have the Daedalus. Oh, they have a Wraith ship.
Okay.
Oh, they have.
Okay. They got it all.
They have an Asgard ship, and they have an ancient battleship. I'm like, oh, I want it. How do you feel about a second season of Andor coming out? I'm excited about it. I really am. I thought the first season was phenomenal. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was great writing, great action, great acting. It was great. It was great. If you haven't gotten that, it was great. At least I thought so, and I'm looking forward to this. And as far as I can see, it's supposed to be like, I guess there's 4, 8, 12. I think there's 12 episodes, and each segment of 4 is a different year, leading up to probably the events of Rogue One. So this will be great. It'll close out the season. It'll bring it full circle, and I think I'm looking forward to it. So Andor is a Star Wars series. So if Star Wars had Rogue One, when that was the direct prequel before Star Wars A New Hope, which was the original Star Wars movie. So when Rogue One came out, it was really well received. I mean, it's right up there with Empire to me. And then Disney Plus took took a series, developed a series based on it, which was a prequel series to the movie, and now we're having a second season. So, like I said, really good writing, and I really enjoyed it. So, I'm looking forward to that. Mary Jane, Gin Juice. Am I saying that right? I hope so. Gin Juice. Do you believe in the haunted island of Poveglia? Did you write that just to make me drink? Oh. Let me see. I mean, I can tell you off the bat that I do not believe in haunted anything. Sorry, I can't type and spell.
Poveglia.
Tickets. Oh, you can buy tickets and tours. So the island does exist. That's a good start. But as for haunted stuff, no, I don't believe in any haunted stuff. I haven't seen any evidence that ghosts exist whatsoever.
Put it on your homework.
For a plate. That's funny. Like, put it on your homework. Move on. I'm going to put it on my homework, but I'm also going to look at it because I want to. She's over here. Oh, come on. Let's see. History, buildings and structures, popular culture. It's got to be haunted. Ghost Adventures were there.
Oh, great.
The island has been featured on the paranormal shows Ghost Adventures and Scariest Places on Earth. It has been explored and featured by the YouTube Shai and was featured on a video by Yes Theory in 2019. Let's see. A doctor allegedly experimented on patients with crude lobotomies, according to a 2014 report by the Travel Channel. That's not always reliable. The doctor jumped from the bell tower in the 1930s after claiming he had been driven mad by ghosts. He later died.
Jump from the bell tower.
That's a big bell tower. That's pretty high up.
He didn't die, jump.
I mean, I'm impressed. Yeah, that he made it. Decades later, nearby residents claimed to still hear the bell, although it was removed many years earlier. That report, titled "Haunted History," also states that some restoration work had been started recently, but that abruptly stopped without explanation. So, I mean, it sounds kind of cool. I did write it down on my homework page, so I'll try to look at it more next week. But yeah, when it comes to the ghost stories and stuff, I don't really buy into it. It's interesting story. The fact that Ghost Adventures was there diminishes the credibility even further, because I mean, Zach and his crew just have no credibility whatsoever, and I think they it's like when you pull a car off the lot after you just buy it and it loses value. When Ghost Adventures shows up, loses credibility, loses value. So, but I hope that answered your question. I just don't believe it. Kenny, is Scooby-Doo your favorite 80s cartoon? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had a lot. I mean, growing up in the 80s, Saturday morning cartoons was the shit. It's so sad that you don't have them anymore. But Scooby-Doo was one of my favorites, of course. I love Scooby-Doo. I also love, like Thundar, the Barbarian. I watch that all the time. Thundercats, Transformers. I watched G.I. Joe sometimes, but I really wasn't into it. I really didn't like G.I. Joe. I watched the Gummy Bears. Anybody watch the Gummy Bears? Remember that? That's the one that you were like, I don't remember.
No, I didn't watch
Gummy Bears.
Nope.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Next question.
Grand adventures that beyond
Nobody
compare.
wants to hear you say.
They are the Gummy Bears. They're dashing and daring and courageous and
Oh
caring.
my god.
I know. I can't believe I remember the words.
Everybody's singing with
High adventure that's beyond compare. Yay! Look at that. Oh, I love it.
He likes Smurfs too.
Yeah, I watch the Smurfs. No smurfing around there. What's the one thing in the world you wish you could do before you get too old to do it?
He's already too old.
Wow!
Oh, I messed with
Damn!
you.
Oh, I so missed you, Donna.
I know.
Thank
I
you.
know.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Where's Tim?
Oh,
Oh,
I love you.
yeah, right.
How about the snorks?
Snorks. Oh my God, snorks. Yeah, snorks. One thing I want to do before I'm too old to do it. I don't know. Burn. I like that.
I know.
Burn.
I know y'all missed me. It's okay.
I
I missed you guys.
don't
too.
know. Like, there's I don't think there's anything that's
on your
age
bucket
restriction
list.
that's on my bucket list. Like, everything that I would want to do is mostly to visit certain places, to be able to see certain things, just to stand in front of like something that's 3, 4, 5,000 years old, and I would love to stand in front of the Sphinx or the Great Pyramid and just look upon it and think, did a old actually land there?
Oh my gosh.
Where's Ra? I know he's supposed to be here. But yeah, stuff like that. There's nothing that I can think of that that I couldn't do if I had the means to do it. Like,
Right.
like I could
Yeah.
afford it and I just could go travel to it. Yeah, everything is within reach. It's just I need to pay for that reach.
Right.
That's the thing that
Yeah.
keeps it out of reach. Like way out of reach. I mean, I would love to be able to do a cruise around the world. Around the world where
You
there's
would?
stopping at like every couple places
Yes.
that I can visit and
It's
still
like
work.
it's like 50 or 60 days long.
Yeah, something
That
like
would be awesome.
but
would do
it
that.
has to be fun places for me.
Oh, okay. Not me.
If I'm gonna be a prisoner on a boat, because that's basically what you are, I'm not. It's gonna have to. It's got to be worth it. I don't like. No, actually, I have this deep-seated fear of being on a boat and looking around and going.
Kenny's like, you can't see land.
I can't
I'm
see
like,
land.
No, you can't see
Where
land.
the fuck
on
am I
a
going to
cruise
swim
ship."
to? What if it goes down? What if I'm going down?
Kenny was like, "What do you mean you can't see land?" I'm like, "Kenny, you're in the middle of the
I
ocean."
know that. I didn't say that. I just
You
said.
did.
No, I didn't want to not see land. Like, I'm a land-based creature. I don't belong in the ocean. All right. There's
You're
other things in
definitely
there.
Not a water sign.
They want to eat me. I am food to them. I don't belong there, and I understand that, and I respect them. I'm not going to go in their territory.
Oh my god.
To
Kenny,
look
would you
around
go
and to
to the
see
space
nothing.
station?
Would I go? Hell yeah.
Yeah, you would.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All
Without
right,
a
we're moving on
without
now.
a
That
without
was a
question.
yes.
One thing I really want to do is get on the Vomit Comet. I
Oh.
do want to ride that one day. Superman shirt, just
Who's
push
your
off.
favorite celebrity, Kenny?
My favorite celebrity? Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't know. I'm such a nerd. Richard Dean Anderson, Michael Shanks. I love both
I
of
don't even
them.
know who they are.
They're from Stargate. That's
Oh, that's
Daniel
who
Jackson.
He's watching. That's what he's watching Stargate at the time.
O'Neill, Samantha Carter, Teal'c. I would love to meet those. But Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is probably one of my favorite celebrities. I really like how down to earth he is, and especially in recent times, some of the stuff that he's doing. I really like him. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I'm guessing we're talking to like a live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny, what's your most challenging piece of equipment to debunk? The ones that I don't have. I mean, that's really what it is. Because a lot of this stuff, I mean, this was a little challenging because I had to go well outside my not only comfort zone but my expertise. I didn't have any of the knowledge or expertise that really went into decoding what was going on here. And luckily I have people that I could reach out to. John without an H is in the chat. He's one of the guys that I did. Jonathan Vanover was another guy that I reached out to that have been able to help me like this. But when it comes to that kind of stuff, there's like with that we found that there was nothing to test. But there's an update. Somebody did send me other test videos for this with the one that they have. So we have more data to look at. So there might be an update for that on Three Tortured Souls coming up in the next month or two.
Good information for you, Tim.
What? Huh? I have a buddy who is an airplane mechanic, and they just did some work on the Vomit Comet last month.
Oh.
Hi. My new best friend, Turner Ashcraft. What's up, boy? You want to spin on the wheel? I'll take the Jack Baggins off. You can get me on there. I would love to do that. Just I am a big Superman fan. If you didn't know, I mean, I have it tattooed with the Scooby Gang. Favorite hero. My first Halloween, even though I don't remember it, Superman costume. And it's always been my favorite superhero.
Tell me a story about when you tried to fly. I'm sorry.
So it's embarrassing. So when I was younger, living at home, I
thought he was Superman.
Like any boy. So I had a cape that I made out of a pillowcase, and I was at the top of my stairs looking down, and the way our stairs was set up, the main staircase from the don't give it away yet. Stop.
Sorry.
So I want to draw a diagram for you. So let's see. There.
Right,
there.
go on.
Okay.
Let's
So
go fast.
so
Let's
like
story.
these are the steps going down. So I was up here. That's the ceiling. And then this part was where the closet was to my room. Focus. So my bedroom was around the corner, and the closet space came out into the stairwell. So there was enough room as long as you walked down the stairs like a normal person. But when you wanted to see if you could jump from the top to the bottom without touching any of the stairs in between, you end up
unconscious on the floor.
you end up jumping and hitting your head, flipping around, and landing at the bottom, and waking up sometime later. That was my experience. So I definitely was not Superman because I could not fly, and I was not invulnerable. So I knocked my ass out. That was fun. That was fun. So yeah, I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Aaron, when you come back to Virginia, what is your drink of choice? The Kraken. I like Kraken rum mixed with tea and lemonade. I like doing that because that's what this is, half and half. I get usually from Wawa, but half and half lemonade, half tea. And I mix it with rum, and it keeps me happy all day long.
All day.
All right. There you go. See, I'm moving along. Do you think a Dyson sphere would be possible? See, I got through that name.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like this is well outside of my area of expertise. I don't have the knowledge to know about that. I mean, I know what it is. I know what it's supposed to be, and it's not. I know it's something that people have looked for, and I know it's been speculated in the news once in a while, at least twice that I know of in the last like 15, 20 years. where they thought they saw something and maybe this was part of a Dyson sphere. I don't have an answer for you, just because I'm not well versed in this and I don't want to speak out of my lane. Basically, I think it would be cool, but it might be just something in the realm of sci-fi. But that would be cool. That would be really cool. That's basically like alien race takes a sun and they build a sphere around it, so you live all around it, but it has to be far enough away from the sun.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like burn up.
it's a big sphere. It's a big ball,
Mhm.
like a really big ball
Mhm.
with like one gate.
Yeah.
When you go investigating a claim, do you go in believing it could be, think it's a load of crap, or are you neutral? I am always neutral. At least I'm going to say that I go in always neutral. Yes, I have my own ideas, but I really do try to leave them at the door, because I'm hopeful and I'm not hopeful. So depending on the claims being made, and again, like I don't go into a place and do the normal ghost hunting thing. I don't go in and sit down and have recorders going and just talk to the dark and hope I get a voice or see a picture or random like that. When I go in to investigate a place, I have all the claims about the location listed, and I try to go through them one by one to investigate each one to see what details or what things could possibly cause that. I'm looking for the truth. I'm looking for a cause. So I try to leave my beliefs at home, but I'm not going to leave my knowledge at home. I'm going to bring everything that I know about the atmosphere or photography or video or any other kind of manipulation, sounds or biology or the weather or whatever. I'm going to bring that to me, or bring that to the location and apply it to what's going on. So I try to go in with this idea, like, all right, I'm looking for the truth. What caused this experience that somebody claimed? So I have a hope that it is true, because I would like nothing more than to confirm, at least for myself, that there is an afterlife, because that would make the idea of death a little less frightening. I mean, it's still going to be frightening, but it's a little less, because
I'm not scared of that.
well, we're not there yet. So but yeah, I'm going to be, I know I'm going to be holding on to the bed going, no, I'm not ready.
One of those people that just don't let go.
I got a deadline.
I hope I go.
I got to get up. I'm gonna slide into the afterlife screaming like, no, you motherfuckers gonna have to drag me down. Drag me down, they will. Yeah. So I mean, it very rarely do I have the thought that this is a load of crap. Once in a while, yeah, and that's usually if the claim is just so outrageous, and maybe depending on who is relating that claim, I might go in with that thought, but I'm still looking for it. I'm looking for a reason, I'm looking for a cause. So I hope that answered your question. Ooh, we're doing good. Look,
Yeah,
we're knocking them out.
I know.
Hour 3. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I have not. I'm going to write it down again.
Oh, no, more homework.
This is what I forgot, and I'm not even going to just drink, because I'm not going to try and do that. We did look it up, though, didn't we? Didn't we look it up? And
I wasn't here.
I know you weren't here, but I
Yeah.
thought we looked it up because I didn't know what it was. And I still don't.
You never looked it up.
No, I mean, we did, and I'm pretty sure we looked it up during the show. Why did I hit this spell? It's so weird. Neurological phenomena that causes people to experience multiple senses simultaneously. For example, someone with synesthesia
That was pretty good.
might taste words or see numbers. Now I remember it. Yeah. And letters in colors. Yeah. When a person with synesthesia
Yeah, you're doing it right.
is
Synesthesia.
stimulated in one sense, their brain automatically activates a concurrent sensation in a different sense. This can happen when someone hears a sound, smells something, or sees a color. The associations between the senses are usually unique to each person and remain stable over time.
It says we looked it up on the show, and you said you wanted to do more reading.
I do, and now you got me interested again. This is why it takes me so long to get articles and videos out, because I will be on course writing or filming video, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Now I come to this part. I don't know what that is. What is that? I'm looking up. I'm like, all right.
Well, here you can talk to Bob. He said
And one of those. Oh, Bob, you want to come on? You want to come on for like a minute or two and talk about it?
Everybody wants to do the wheel. Wheel.
Well, we have to. Do we want to do one? Do we want to do just a random thing, like a random, like have everyone type in Randy in the comment and are you feeling Randy? And then I'll just pick somebody.
I'll write a number down, and you pick the number between 1 and 20. And the first person that gets it.
Okay.
I just wrote it down.
Here we go.
The first person that guesses the number I just wrote down on my paper, I'll show it to Kenny.
Okay.
Between 1 and 20.
All right. Here we go. Pick a number. Pick a number. Here we go. First person that gets it. Oh! Somebody got it.
Hold on.
Wait, where'd it go?
It went so fast.
Where'd it go?
Wait, it was right there.
It was. Oh, wait.
It looks like
That's
Jeffrey Funk.
Jeffrey Funk.
Good going, guys. That was pretty quick.
Wow.
Getting your numbers in.
You must be psychic.
Yeah,
You're the only one.
Track with me. All right. Let's spin the wheel for Jeffrey.
All right, let's go. Jeffrey, you're going to spin. Now, I have to say, though, there are 2 baggins on it. And if you get the baggins, you literally get Z baggins, which means you don't win a prize.
You get nothing.
You get nothing except our extreme gratitude and
for
love.
Being on the show, because we love
and a heart.
So thank you, Jeff. We're going to spin for you.
Here we go.
Slow down. I feel like we're on The Price is Right. Spinning the big wheel.
Oh, you get a magazine.
You get a magazine.
All right.
Woo-hoo!
That means if you send me an email with your address, I will send you the latest issue of SI, Skeptical Inquirer magazine. If you have that already, if you have a subscription to that already, I'll send you the latest episode or latest issue of Free Inquiry, which is our other magazine.
Jeffrey says spin again. He says spin again. You don't want the magazine?
Yeah, no, that's what you get. That's what you get. You get to say spin again. This is not some like freeloading episode of Price is Right. You get what you get, young man, and you'll like it. Don't make me pull this car over, because I'll do it. So send me your address, and there's my email. So shoot me an email with that, and then I will send that out to you Monday.
Yeah, which means by maybe Friday.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Is Donna coming to West Virginia with you this summer for the Grafton Monster Festival?
I believe I am.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
right. Yeah, she's going to come.
I'm excited about it.
Good. You can come see. Maybe we'll have a troll stop by. There, kid. We'll see.
What kind of event is it? Is it like a craft event? Or...
Well, no, it's the Grafton Monster Festival.
Okay.
So it's to highlight monster stuff. So you'll have monster people, cryptids, ghost hunters, probably a psychic or two. I don't know what you're gonna have, but I think there's a lot of crafters. There were a lot of crafters last time. So we're in West Virginia, Grafton. The Grafton, yeah. Yeah. The Grafton Monster Festival is in Grafton.
Yeah, I'll bring a table.
But yeah, it's contact Kit Ford if you're looking for a vendor. I don't know if there's vendor spaces open.
She said
Kit
there's
can,
tons of vendors.
yeah. It was a lot of fun last time. It was the first one that they had, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Me and Daniel Reed, who will be there as well. Both of us are speaking at the event. I'm going to talk all about ghost hunting and gadgets. I can't wait. I'm going to rip them apart. And I think Kit's going to be in the back of the room like, yeah. Monster people. Terrible thing to call your fans, Kenny. Oh, say with love.
Oh, $20 for a table.
Oh, shit. We're still taking vendor applications. There you go.
All right, send Kenny the information.
Yeah, if you want to send me the information, I'll pass your contact info over to Kat.
To Kit?
Or Kit, I'm sorry, Kit Ford, and then she can.
Yeah, maybe
you guys can
maybe I'll bring you
hook up if you want. Yeah.
for $20.
yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you might as well. We're gonna drive down.
I mean, are you gonna have a lot of stuff that you're taking?
I don't know. I don't.
No?
Well, I do. I mean, I fill up just the back of my car without
we'll
the seats
take
down.
my car.
So
We'll have more room.
whatever, like 3 inches more.
Wow.
Wow.
I'll be there with or without a table. Thanks,
You can be
Kit.
there. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll make it work. Cree Storm, what word do you want investigators to say instead of energy?
That's a good question.
Well, figure out what they're talking about. Like because you hear like, oh, their ghost's energy is doing this, or that they want to feed off our energy. Like that again, that's a placeholder. What kind of energy are we talking about? There's different types. So learn what they're talking about. When investigators or ghost hunters say the word energy, they usually really don't know what they're talking about. You ask what kind of energy, and they don't know. So, like, I want to just use proper terminology. Don't just use something as a placeholder or a general term and trying to sound like you know what you're doing, because they don't. And it's become like this standard practice, this tribal knowledge, in order to use this terminology, and everyone seems to at least pretend to know what they're talking about, but they really don't. And I mean, I see that every time that I ask a question, what kind of energy? Nobody seems to know. And it's curious. Because I mean, if you're talking about heat, thermal energy, like that's one thing. All right, we can measure for that. Easy. If you're talking about electromagnetic energy, okay, again, we can measure for that. So what are they talking about? That's what we know. We have to understand. They need to understand the terminology that's being used. Because again, like if people are going to claim to use some kind of science, and when they're trying to use gadgets to prove ghosts exist, they are attempting to use some kind of science. So they need to understand it. They're literally half-assing it, and not even half, maybe quarter-assing it, which is like half a cheek.
Bob says he'll come on.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we have to, I guess, send them a link.
Jeffrey, my email is scrolling on the bottom here. There it is.
Biddle@centerforinquiry.org.
All right, let me send Bob a link to come on so he can explain. Oh, that's not the button that I want.
Synesthesia.
There you go. Bob. There he is. And it's being sent right about now. All right. So hopefully within a minute or so, Bob will join us and be able to explain that a little bit better.
Okay, here's another one.
Kenny, would you like to come on the show sometime and chat about research and stuff like that? Fuck no. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, absolutely.
Your thing didn't go through. Did you send it just to him, or?
I sent it via Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, your Facebook Messenger. I just sent. There it is. You got it.
Okay.
At least your little icon says that you got it, so I know you see it. I know you see it, Bob. You can't lie to me. You can't hide. I see it right there.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mike. Or Michael. Do you like Mike or Michael? Just want to make sure because I almost called you Mike a couple times during your show today. But let me know when you want to do it, and we'll make sure it happens. All right, here comes Bob. Damn it, Bob! Oh,
Hey, Kelly.
he's
Oh,
there.
there
He is.
we go.
There we go.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, Kenny?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. So, tell me about your weirdness.
Well, which weirdness? Oh, okay, the synesthesia.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, mostly it's seeing things in colors. So for instance, like calendar events for me. Like Monday, I have equipment coming to the school for me. So that for me, Monday is a red day. I just see red and I know that equipment's coming. If I have a day off coming off, it's black. So different events at work or different events in my personal life, I just start seeing different colors. And so I know which dates they come up. I know when I'm like traveling to different places, I think one of the reasons I'm so good with directions is I could just see the landscapes along the way and they're in different colors as well. For me, it's mostly colors. I know for people like, what's his name? Daniel Tammet, who is somebody who's been interviewed before on synesthesia. He mostly sees landscapes and he could do incredible math problems because he just sees different landscapes. So that's basically what synesthesia is. It's seeing colors, you're seeing landscapes, and that helps processing in our brains.
So, if I say Wednesday, what do you see something in your head like immediately pops up as a color?
As a color, yeah. So since it's not a special day at work or a special day in my personal life, it's basically just like a very light color, like a white or a yellow. It's like a nothing day. But if there's like a special event, like when my daughters are playing a game, if I know they have a game coming up, that might pop up as blue in my head. So I know that I have to, attend their game at 4:00.
So it's not necessarily the day of week. It's like the event.
Here's a question.
That's going
Yeah.
for Bob. What do you mean seeing colors for days? Like, does your sight literally turn red when you think about Mondays? What do you mean?
Yes, yeah, I for a very brief second or two, it literally like Monday when I think of this coming Monday because I know I have equipment coming to the building. I just see red. But normally on Mondays it's not red. It's when something is going to be happening.
So it's almost like when you have something on your calendar, you project a color with that association.
That's correct. Yep.
That's kind of cool.
So is it just Mondays that are red? Like
No, he just said it depends on if he has something going on.
Correct.
Right, that's what I mean. Like
Right.
if you have an event going on Monday, you see
Right.
red. But what if you have the same event going on Tuesday?
It'll be red again. Yeah,
Okay.
if it's a similar event, it's the same color. And again, that's for me. Other people with synesthesia see different things. Like I said, landscapes, shapes is another synesthesia that people have. So it's just people just have different synesthesias, and mine's not as deep as somebody like Daniel Tammet's, who can do like I said, he could do amazing math problems because he just sees numbers in landscapes.
Wow.
I would encourage you to go watch a video. I'd type up Daniel Tammet. I think it's Tammet. He talks about his synesthesia. So yeah, that's kind of what it is.
So I'm curious, like when did you realize this was something different from other people?
I think I kind of knew it was always there, but it wasn't until I started teaching psychology that I understood what it was, because that is a topic we teach in psychology.
Okay, that makes
Okay.
sense.
All right. So you didn't realize, like this wasn't brought up in conversation beforehand with anyone. It's just something you realized yourself.
Correct.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on, buddy.
Oh, no
Appreciate it.
problem. I always
And
love
good to
coming
see
on.
you again.
What's that?
Good to see you again.
Oh, good to see you too, Kenny.
Oh, I worked with a woman who heard colors. different sounds would be visualized as colors. My name was blue with purple in her head. Oh wow.
Yeah, that sounds like synesthesia.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's cool. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
that's really neat.
Thanks for stopping by, bud.
No
Take
problem.
it easy.
See, Bob. Talk to you
Staying
later.
in the chat.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was cool. That was
Yeah.
neat. Huh. We had a conversation, Eric and I had a conversation a while back about what we see when certain things come up. And like, I think he was giving examples like, when I say the number 3, like, do you see
I see
the number 3? Do
Yeah.
you see the word spelled out 3?
I
Do you
see
see
the
3
number.
objects?
What do you
And
see?
like, when I have to think about it,
When you,
I
if
see
I
the
say
number.
5, what do you see?
well, now I see
The
the
number,
number.
5.
But normally I don't think about it. Like if you said, "Oh, how many you got?" I got 6.
I see 6.
Like I don't think about a number at all.
Oh.
Like it's just in communication.
Right,
There's
right.
no visualization at all
Right.
unless I stop and think about it. And then we were also talking about like when you visualize stuff, when you purposely try to visualize, do you actually see a picture of it, or do you just see like a kind of fuzzy outline of it? And it was Eric and I have good conversations. We can
Yeah.
talk for hours about stuff. We had like a 20-minute conversation about light reflecting off of objects and why like this book here, the orange and black book, why we see the orange on there. Like 20 minutes easy, maybe a half hour
Talking
of
about
just
it.
that. So it's so much fun when he comes in and we just chat. All right, we're getting down there. We're almost done. But we're going to play Donna's song. What happened to Tyson? He is pushing that woke bullshit. I don't know. I don't get into that kind of topic. So I don't know what's going on there. And I'd steer clear of that kind of topics of discussion. So you'd have to ask him. So, all right, moving on. Kenny, was your favorite Richard Dawkins book? I haven't read any of them. To be honest, I have them. Did you ask me that last time? I think somebody asked me that, and because I remember saying almost the same thing. They're up. They're actually behind on this shelf
wheel?
here, behind the wheel. But I have them all. I just haven't. I haven't read any of them. Actually, Eric would be the best one to ask about that because I think he's read most of them.
Here's another.
There's
another word for you, Kenny.
Aphantasia, and can't visualize anything. Oh my goodness! I think I talked to somebody that had that when I was down in Raleigh, North Carolina. I did a skeptic camp down in Raleigh, and one of the speakers, he did like a lightning round, they called it, where he only had like 15 minutes to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned that, and it was funny because it's a room full of science-minded people and skeptics. And as soon as he said that, everything stopped, and we were all asking him questions about that he could not. And is this like he couldn't visualize anything? That he had problems getting home sometimes because he couldn't visualize how to actually the route. Like we take it for
Wow.
granted. Like we know what our house looks like.
Right.
He couldn't even describe what his house looks like that he's lived in for like 30 years. No idea.
Me too, John,
I
me
know,
too.
right? Thanks,
It's
John.
perfect for Kenny.
But it was fascinating because that's the first time I've ever heard of that. And now I know 2 people. So when I come down there, Kit, you and I are going to have a nice little conversation, maybe an interview. Ooh,
That would be
that'd
good.
be fun. Yeah, to talk about that. Yeah, because it's hard because you watch Skeleton Crew, aka Space.
Oh, it's
Yes.
a good question.
Hold on a second. I'll get to that in a second. But it was fascinating because asking the questions to someone, and we kind of felt bad. We almost put him on the spot, like he was under a microscope because we were so curious. And nobody, I think only one other person in the crowd had heard of this before. So many questions and so much interest. And we begged him, like next year during the skeptic camp, come do a full talk on this, so that people can understand what this is and what you go through. And it was just fascinating. And I felt bad because he was not prepared for that. The interest and onslaught of questions. But that's what happens when you present to a room full of skeptics. We ask a lot of questions. So, all right, that question, yeah. The Space Goonies, I liked it. I thought they could have done a better ending. A little bit, like wrapping up the story could have been a little bit better, but I thought it was a nice departure from the norm. It was still Star Wars, but it definitely had a heavy influence of Goonies. I mean, there was a heavy influence of not only Goonies, but a lot of 80s movies in that. So I could relate. And I mean, I sat there and picked it out like, oh, that's Goonies. Yeah, I know where that's from. But I enjoyed it. I thought the characters were good. I thought they worked well together. They blended well.
No, it's hour 3. Everybody's asking for the song.
Let's play Donna's song. We will be right back with the last few questions in 2 minutes and 35 seconds
You're lucky
from
I'm getting them in.
now.
In the skeptical helper, there's a guiding star, keeping chats in line. She's the queen of the bar, with a wink and a smile. She keeps things flowing. Divine Donna's on the scene to keep you from trolling. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Start your questions with a capital Q, so Donna can pose them for you. Follow the Swayze rule and be nice, or she'll kick you out for life. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight.
Here you go, Kenny.
Donna, what would Kenny do without you?
What would you do without me, Kenny?
Probably work more.
Yeah, he would work more.
I would work a lot more. I mean,
he still works a lot when
I
I'm
still,
here.
yeah. Like my come home time is when you text me. If you don't text me,
I know.
like,
It's like,
hey, come home.
hello, it's dinner.
Dinner time. Like I keep my phone right in front. It's right here.
And he still doesn't get them sometimes.
I know. That's because I used to work in places where you had to keep your phone on silent, or you weren't allowed to have your phone around. So I'm just used to having my phone on silent. Plus, sorry, I projectile. I get so many notifications throughout the day from emails and messages that it's constantly going off. That's why I don't keep the volume up. But yeah, sometimes I'm working. I get so into it, and then I look down. I'm like, oh shit, it's like 6:30. Shit, I gotta go. Kenny would struggle with the comment section. I do.
He
I
would.
do. Oh my goodness. I was last week. No, I did okay last week. It wasn't that bad. Was I by myself last week? I was.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was.
Because I wasn't feeling
It wasn't so bad, but I let everyone know, and everyone was nice. There were actually people in the comment section saying, "Don't hit him with a lot of questions because he's by himself." And I was doing. I think I did good. But like I do a TikTok live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time, if you want to check it out. And I usually have a moderator who is Julia, who is the video editor. She's been on the show, but she was gone. She was on vacation the one week, and same thing. Like I looked down and I realized I was 15 minutes behind on the comments, and questions, and I was like, oh shit. I need help. And I considered, I was like, maybe Donna's home. But you were still sick, so I was like, oh, I can't bother her. Anyway, all right, I'm waiting. I got excited. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I got a message from someone asking if I got their email about Rose's possible grave. So Rose Mackenberg. And like as soon as we went to the break, like that popped up and I was like, and I got distracted. I'm looking like, I don't see the email. Where's the email? I don't see it. Where is it? Did you send it to this one? And I'm like, the little icon didn't drop down. He didn't see it yet. I'm asking him like where he sent it. So I got so excited.
Well, that's good.
But,
maybe you got it.
I also want to show, like, I made this the other day. My Demon Away demon spray. Kenny's bottled exorcism. You like that shit? It's even got little nutritional facts on the back. All right. Speaking of books, hey Malachi, what's up? How's your book coming on?
It's totally not.
No, I have not worked on it.
And even though he put it on his schedule, wait, is it on there? Books, or is it just on Monday? It's right there on the schedule.
Yeah, I know. That's supposed to be Monday that I work on that. But you know what?
The last 3 weeks he hasn't because I haven't been here to bug him about it.
Right.
So this Monday is going to work.
That schedule, I put that schedule up. So like Monday, I'm supposed to work on books. I have 2 books that I'm trying to work on. Tuesday, I'm supposed to do TikTok videos. Wednesday's current article, either online or print edition. Thursday, I'm supposed to work on the current Ghost in the Machine video. Then scheduled the Skeptical Help Art. And then Friday is deadline catch up and prep for this show. I put that up months ago.
And he still
haven't followed it. I think I lost track of that like halfway through that week.
He wrote it up that week, and then that was the end of that.
I shook my chair
Your
again.
chair just fell down. They're just trying to tell you something.
But yeah, I usually ignore the week part and just go down to the projects, which you can see a little bit right there. You can see a little
says
bit.
it's all right. He's been writing the same book for around 12 years now. That's about right.
Yeah.
He's been trying to rewrite this for a while.
I've really been trying. Well, I mean, I still get distracted. Squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that joke's getting old. I didn't even laugh at that.
No.
I'm gonna stop doing that. I get so distracted sometimes. It's just like I get onto something, and like this video that I've been working on for the last 2 weeks, it's just absorbed all my time that I have for doing this work, because I also do other stuff, and like I'm in meetings sometimes and I can't get away, and it's a pain in the ass. I need like another 20 hours in the day.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep now, so.
Blast writes 4 books at a time. Oh, I wish I could do that.
Do they have a job?
Probably an author.
Well, I mean, that's
what I would think. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have another job, like.
Oh, somebody they got my message. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the 3 dots that are going up and down. Like, oh, please send it. Please send it. Go ahead. Kit Ford, are you going to do the show down here? It depends. The cabin that I'll be in, does that have Wi-Fi? Because that really depends on the Wi-Fi situation. Yeah, the connection. Because sometimes I think the last time we were down last year, Daniel and I were in the hotel room and we did it Friday night.
It does.
Okay, so yeah, then we
Let's
should be able
try.
to do it. That would be fun. That would be fun to do it from the cabin and just, hey, we're on location. We're looking for the monster.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have her on live.
Oh yeah, yeah. Come hang out. We will get drunk and we will do a show, and it will be glorious. We shall drink to this.
You know, now that everybody has the new drinking game, everybody's gonna be throwing words at you. That
I
you can't
know.
pronounce.
I know. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. He sent it to he sent it 2 weeks ago, but to a different, my old address.
I'll give him the new one.
I did. Yeah.
All right, we have one more question.
Yeah, all right. Sorry. I'm so excited to get new information. Kitty, where can I get a copy of your ghost story book? Is it on Amazon? I think so. I don't
Really? Is it on
don't
Amazon?
promote it. Let me look. Haunted Lehigh Valley. Haunted Lehigh Valley book. There it is. Oh, Thrift Books.
Thrift Books.
Thrift Books. Abe Books. Amazon. Wait, there it is.
Is it on Amazon?
Yeah, it is.
Wow, it is on Amazon.
Oh my goodness.
Put the link up.
I don't want to. No, I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
If you guys want a book,
if you want a book, go ahead. I mean, I don't.
Barnes and Noble did carry it at one time.
Yeah, but I think it was more local. It was regional.
Okay.
So,
no, somebody said it sounds like Barnes and Noble.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I know they did have it.
So Amazon does have it. But again, remember, like this is. I think I have it. Hold on.
Blaze Wright has a full-time job and writing 4 books. Go, you go.
I don't know if you. Maybe I don't. Haunted.
You don't even have your own book.
I do have it. I just don't know where it is.
Well, you had one in a case. You have that here or no?
Yeah, I thought I had one out here too.
Oh, okay.
But ghosts, spooky ghosts, legends. Yeah, I don't think I have one that's readily available.
I think Kraken shares went up. I wish they would sponsor the show.
What is it? Kraken. Oh yeah,
Kraken.
no, I wish. That'd be great if they did. I thought I had one. I don't know. Maybe
I can't find it.
it was. No, I thought it was over there. I don't even know where the. Oh, there's the other one. Don't mind me. I'm just
He'll
rolling
be
around
back.
during a live show.
Yeah. Oh, Tim says he stole it from the library.
Oh, that's right. I think I did give it to him. So that's it. I framed it because that's the letter that I got, and
The
that was the
first
first
book.
book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have it. That's funny. Yeah. I forgot that I gave it to him. Thanks, Tim. All right. So there you go. If you want it, there you go. I remember having a fight with them because when it was published, when they were going to publish it, I had an entire section in the back, which is still in there. It was debunking like orbs and stuff like that, giving you all this information on camera tricks and camera effects. And they didn't want to put it in there because they were like, it's a ghost story book, you can't be debunking the stories, because that's what I was doing. I was like, the pictures that were included from the locations, not the ones that I took, but the locations, I would say like, this is probably a dust particle and stuff like that. And they didn't like that. And they sent me the proof, and they were like, here it is. That's the final proof. And I was like, no, I don't approve that.
I don't approve that.
Because you took shit out. Like, no. And remember they had like that horrible background on it?
Yes.
They had
every page had a thing like
It was almost like a paisley
Paisley.
curtain
Yeah, it
kinda
was
thing.
weird.
and you couldn't read it. And I was like, what idiot decided this was good? So that was another complaint. And luckily they changed that too. So
We can do a few more questions that are popping up.
okay. Right.
All right.
All right, let's see. Kenny, how long has the beard got left before you chop? So like right now it's kind of good. Like I keep playing with it because I've never had so much hair on my chin. Like I keep like going, oh look.
Probably as long as it's cold out.
Yeah, as long as it's cold out, once it warms up and it's warm for like,
April.
a couple
May,
days in a
May.
row and it looks like it's getting better, then I will shave and it'll all be gone and I'll have a baby face again. So,
The baby face.
baby face. Yeah,
Kenny's, you're losing that.
I am.
Here.
What's wrong? Kenny, have you and Beardo done the video yet? Well, we have not. So I know we're doing a project and we are set to go. We have notes. We did our homework. We are ready to go. I'm just waiting for him. I'm totally blaming him because it's I keep asking like, you got time this week? You ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let's go. And he can't do it. So it's scheduling. It's a scheduling issue right now. So as soon as we figure out a day that we can get together and do this, then it should be fun. It should be an interesting video. But that's all I can say. I don't want to give it away because I know he wasn't giving it away. So I don't want to give it away on him.
Here's some beard advice.
Tea tree beard oil will help a lot when it starts getting warmer. Has a very nice cooling effect on the skin.
I like tea tree oil.
That's cool. I mean, I know I just grow it because, well, two reasons. One, it was
lazy.
three reasons. Because I'm lazy, apparently. And then, like, it was getting cold up here, and it's cold a lot up here. So,
Yeah.
having this on my face really helped. But three, I do have like skin irritations. And when I shave, it gets like these dark pink red blotches on my face, and I hate them. So I let it grow to cover them up. So I usually have to shave a few times in a row. Like if I shave this off, there will be like red blotches. And I usually have to shave a few times, like a week and a half, 2 weeks before they start fading. And then I have to keep up on it. And it goes back to reason number one. I'm just lazy. So I forget, I let it grow and I'm like, oh, I should shave. Nah, I'll be fine. And then I forget and then it gets all irritated again. And I do have oil. I do use the oil and that's helped. That has actually helped, but I still get the red blotches. So, and I just don't like, because that's one of them things like everyone that I meet are like, oh, what's wrong with your face? The fuck's wrong with your face? Shut the fuck up. That's my Philly coming out.
Yeah. There you go. Last one.
Will you ever go to Salem during the psychic fair? We really need a skeptical viewpoint into which city. That would be a lot of fun. That would be fun. It'll be a skeptic honk. Fun. I mean, I've been to Salem. We were at Salem like years ago, and I'd like to go again. Especially because I hear there's like a tattoo shop out there that has like the world's largest Ouija board.
Oh, really?
Out in the square.
That sounds cool.
But I don't know when it'll be off. I've seen pictures of it. We actually talked about it today. Tim Binga and I were talking about it, I think. But I know it's not up there all the time, and I'd love to see that. But I mean, it depends. Like if there's a psychic fair, I would go out on a limb and say I doubt they'll let me set up. I don't think that I would be welcome there. But if I was, I would.
It would be fun. I want to go back to Salem. We were there years ago. I was pregnant. with Connor, so it was like 23 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time
ago. I would
ago.
love to go back.
All right. Let me see what's he said. I'm giving you like up-to-date things. February 5th, 1968.
What are you talking about?
No, that's not her. Nah, sadly, that's not the Rose Mecklenburg possibility.
Oh.
It's wrong. Now I'm depressed. I had my hopes up. That's why I get my hopes up and then crush and burn.
It'll turn up.
Yeah, one day. All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
No more questions?
Yeah,
All righty. All right. So
HM Paranormal Detectives just put up 19. I think he's a little behind.
I think you might have to take the slider and move it all the way to this side. Yeah, because you're way, way behind. But I'm glad that you showed up and are hanging out. So
Enjoy the rest of the show.
enjoy it. And we're not making fun of you. We're laughing with you.
Yes.
All right. So with that, yeah, let me see. What do we have? What do we have coming up? Anything coming up? I have. Let's see. What's today? February, right?
Yeah, the
last day of February. Yes. So in March, what do we have?
I don't have anything.
So coming up, I will say that next Wednesday, the 5th. That should be our next episode of Three Tortured Souls, where me, Tim Vickers, and Dave Schumacher get together. And I think it's Dave's turn, and he'll probably give us the topic that day.
Oh, so you still don't have? You don't know what you're talking about?
I asked him a couple days ago. He's like, "I'll figure it out." Damn. The following week, on March 12th, the three of us will be on the Paranormal Brew show live stream with Taryn Kerper. So we'll be on that show. And I'm looking to see what else. There's nothing in April that I know of that's anything public. And then May 17th and 18th, we'll be at Penhurst Paracon. We're going to be there for that. May 4th is Star Wars Day, and it's a Sunday.
Oh, jeez.
So I will not be having a movie marathon here at CFI by myself.
You will not? Because somebody else is going to be here with you.
Because I'm not allowed to invite any. I can't invite anyone.
Any nerds.
To watch with me. But if you show up at the door, I'll let you in. So I'll be watching I'm probably going to start at Rogue One and watch A New Hope and Empire and Return. So I'll be here the entire day.
Oh. What day was that? May 4th?
May 4th. Be with you.
I got to make sure that
always.
I got something going on that day.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be ordering pizza and beer. And then June we got
The Grafton Monster.
the Grafton. June 6th episode of Skeptical Help Bar will feature the return of A.A. Ron. Because A.A. Ron is coming up to visit. He's got a dig.
So he'll be live.
Yeah, so he'll be in studio, and we're going to continue. We had a show, I'll have to look it up. It was like we did a back and forth about evidence because he is a police officer. He's been in law enforcement forever, and our different approaches or understandings of what evidence is, from law enforcement to what I would consider evidence. So we had a good conversation, but I know we didn't get through half the things that he wanted to go through. So I think we're going to continue that. June 13th and 14th is the Grafton Monster Festival. So we'll be down there in West Virginia, setting up for that. And the Nickel City Comic Con is the 28th. Well, I'll be there. That's here. That's here. Yeah. Nothing July, nothing August, nothing September that I know of.
We might be doing something in
September 24th. I'll be doing a webinar for the Rocky Mountain Atheists. So that's the first time I'm going to be doing. What's September? Can you tell me? Is it a secret?
Oh no, I was looking into that haunted, the haunted market.
Oh yeah, there's a haunted market craft fair up here on Grand Island. So yeah, might be doing that. And then in October, I know I'm getting way ahead. There's I'll be down in Indiana, Pennsylvania talking to the Historical Society about ghost hunting gadgets. And then the following, that's on the 10th or 11th. 11th? That's on the 10th, I think.
10th is a Friday.
Yeah, I think it's a Friday night. And then on the 18th, it is the West Virginia Skeptic Camp. So I'll be down there with Daniel Reed and the West Virginia Skeptics. Skeptics Society, I think that's what it is. And it's a one-day conference thing. Like a bunch of speakers get together and we all, speak and then have a good time. So more information on that as we get closer.
Yes, it is, Bob.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Whatever. That's all I got now. If you guys know of a conference that might benefit from a skeptical approach and they're open to it, feel free to drop my name. It's all good. They might tell you no straight up, and that's fine. No big deal. But if they do say yes, it's an opportunity to share some good information. And maybe if it's in your area, I'll be able to hang out and we can share a beer at a pub and stuff like that. So it'll be fun. But everyone else, have a great night, great weekend. It was nice to have Donna back.
Yeah, I missed y'all.
She did. She was so sad that she could not be part of this show. And she wanted to come last week too, or the week before, right?
Last week,
yeah. She really wanted to. And she was going to do it anyway, even though she felt like shit. And then I told her, no, you look like shit. Stay home.
Go to bed.
Go home. Or stay home, go to bed. Yeah. But everyone have a great night, great weekend and everything. And we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Remember, never stop learning.
Bye.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best at bunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. He's such a skeptic, he keeps those believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, what really will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the skeptical help bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Bill.